Hello friends, it is almost 10 o'clock p.m. So what better time to make an icebox cake than right now, right? So I'm trying a new recipe. It's going in this little guy. So this is the new rectangular cool and serve. We've also got the large cool and serve, which we use all summer long. It has these frozen inserts that go in the bottom. So this part lifts up, can you see that? So that lifts up, and then you can put these freezer inserts, these ice packs underneath to keep your food cool. So this is great for like summer dips for icebox cakes, like what I'm about to make. But the large cool and serve, which is what we use all the time for kids snacks, we put fruit in it, kind of kids charcuterie, and we use it all summer long. But this is brand new, just came out this month, and I saw this recipe and I had to try it. So super simple. It's basically whipping cream and Oreos, and you freeze it. So I'm just going to grab my bowl out of the freezer. So I just put my mixing bowl in the freezer, and I'm going to put the whisk attachment on, and I'm going to beat some whipping cream, 3 cups of whipping cream, for a few minutes until I've got stiff peaks, and then just make this cake. So it's super easy. See if you can, we've got some sourdough sitting there. I'll get my measuring cup. Should have thought about this before. So have I shown you these before? Great measuring cup. And if you're watching, wave or say hello so I know that you're watching live. And if you're watching the replay, comment below and say replay. But this has the measurements on the side. So when it sits on your countertop, it's called the Easy Read measuring cup, and it comes in a set of 3. But you can read the measurements, so you don't have to lift it and look and see what you're pouring. So I'm going to put in 3 cups of whipping cream. And we go through a lot of whipping cream in this house. So I'm talking about like real whipping cream, not like the spray can stuff. For some reason I have a ton of these little guys, and they're all half used. So I'm going to, here, I'm not showing you. Here you go. There we go. And I need a little bit more. So I'm just going to whip this at a high speed. And when you're making whipping cream, you noticed I put the whisk and the bowl, the metal bowl, in the freezer. So there's 3 cups. That's a lot of whipping cream. Yowzers. I'm going to pour that in. Oh, I forget to let you follow me here. Here we go. So 3 cups. And then we're going to put 1/3 of a cup of icing sugar. So I already measured that out, and I'm just going to dump it in. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's it. So you're just going to whip it up. This will be a fun little surprise for the kids tomorrow. But it is such a simple recipe. So I hope it turns out. So I'm just going to let that go for a few minutes until I get some stiff peaks. But while I do that, I'm going to get the other part of this icebox cake ready. So all you do is, it actually says it requires 66 Oreo cookies, which is a lot. So we'll see how this goes. I got 2 family pack Oreo things.
Did you use the open packet yet?
No, I didn't, but I could use that. Yeah. So you just line the bottom of it with Oreos. And Charlotte's telling me to use the open top first. Some of these have... What has Etta been doing? So we're just going to cover the bottom with Oreos. I'm not counting though. So how many? You're supposed to fit 33 on this thing. And I don't know about you, but I am a little bit of an Oreo snob. I've tried the no-name brand stuff. Whoa.
You're not gonna whip it if it's not
I don't know if you've tried the no-name, like kind of vanilla-filled chocolate store brand cookie. I think there's a big difference, but maybe I'm wrong. So that's it. You just cover the bottom with Oreos, and what we're gonna do is layer it with one layer of whipped cream, another layer of Oreos, another layer of whipped cream, and then I'm just gonna crush some Oreos right now, and then we're gonna top the top of the cake with some Oreos. So I'm just gonna show you this. This is the food chopper. Super useful. I use it all the time for nuts. So you just take a few of them. Well, so I'm just gonna crush a bunch of this stuff and then crumble it all over the top of the ice cream cake. And this is this is a really old cutting mat, but there are these great little cutting boards that go in the dishwasher. But what I like about them is that you can chop stuff like that, and then you just pick it up and either pour your food into a frying pan or into a container like this. Maybe I'll do a few more. That's looking close, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so whipped cream is done. Oreo topping is done. This is actually such a simple cake. And so I'm going to scoop out the whipping cream. Oh, I'm going to show you. This is a really cool scraper. So this thing, this side, it's a batter scraper, and it works so well on mixers. So you just go like this on each of the blades, and it gets the whole thing nice and clean. Got this delicious whipping cream. So this is such an easy ice cream dessert, ice cream cake for the summer. So once all of this is assembled, you just pop it in the freezer for at least 4 hours, but we're gonna do it overnight and then just eat it tomorrow. But check that out. Isn't that great? I love this thing. And then you're not wasting any of your whipping cream or cake or whatever.
Nobody gets to lick the beater.
Well, if you want to lick this, you can lick that. There is some. Okay, so here's that delicious whipping cream, and then I'm just gonna scoop it out. These are the best scrapers in the world. This one's called the small mix-in scraper, but it's got like a scoopy situation there on the end, so you can scoop and scrape and get the sides. So I'm just gonna pour some of that on top of the cookies. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. Because once that freezes, man. Okay, so I saw, here, we'll take this guy. This is a really great tool for icing, but it just works really good for stuff like this. Charlotte's correcting my grammar. It works really well. You know what? I spend all day at work making sense and constructing clear sentences, and then I come home and I don't make any sense. It's just the reality of communicating for a living. I don't make sense after 4 p.m. Okay, but look at that. Doesn't this look delicious? So there's one layer, and then I'm going to put more Oreos on top. Oh, maybe I made this too thick. Okay, more Oreos. So, got some friends watching. Of course, I'm making a cake super late at night. What else should I be doing? Okay, so if you are interested in getting a bunch of great Pampered Chef products for your kitchen, this is a great month because we've got double host rewards. So what that means is if you have a host reward party, you get double the free product once your guest sales are at $750, which is super easy. That's just like 2.5 air fryers. So then you get like a ton of stuff for free. So you can just get a bunch of fun baking and cooking and grilling tools, all for free. Or if you want to get lots of stuff for super cheap, you should just buy one of our consultant kits. So if you join this business, our consultant kits, you get like 75% off a whole bunch of awesome stuff. So if you're on the hunt for an air fryer, we have an ultimate kit that has the air fryer in it. You can start your business. I'll run your launch party for you. We'll have a lot of fun, and then you'll get a whole bunch of stuff for free. Seriously, think about it. Okay, so I'm going to put the rest of the whipping cream on top here. And then top it off. Well, I love how simple this is. So it was just a few ingredients. Didn't take that much time. And I feel like you could really customize this. Like you could make one layer with cocoa whipped cream, or you could put flavor in it. Raspberries. Yeah, the original recipe called for maraschino cherries, but I thought that sounded nasty. But I think like frozen raspberries would be so good, like blended into the whipping cream. Or you could put like a layer of, I really like peanut butter, but we can't have peanut butter. But you could do like almond butter. Our son has a peanut allergy, so we don't eat peanuts in this home. But almond butter would be yummy with the Oreos, and chocolate whipped cream. I'm just all about the chocolate. Okay, so that's it. It's just so simple. And if you want to make this super fancy, you could put the whipping cream in an icing bag, like a decorating piping bag, and then pipe a beautiful design on there. Pampered Chef decorating bags are fantastic. They're so easy to clean because they're made of silicone. And they're just really great. Okay, so I got that stuff on there, and I'm going to just sprinkle on some Oreo crumble. And then pop that in the freezer. Super delicious. And right now the ice packs that go under this are in the freezer freezing, but when you serve it, you can keep the ice packs under so that stuff doesn't melt. But that's it. So easy. Great summer treat. If it's legal to go to potlucks again soon, this would be a great thing to bring. That's all. Hope you enjoyed watching. See ya.